The city lights are flickering through the window pane. I'm listening to the rhythm of the midnight rain. The coffee's getting cold in this empty room, while I'm drowning in the silence and the growing gloom. I remember how we used to laugh until the dawn, but now the fire's out and all the warmth is gone. I reach out for your hand, but find only air, a ghost of a memory, a love that's no longer there. Across the floor where we used to dance, looking for the magic, looking for a second chance. But the shadows on the wall seem to mock my pain as I whisper your name to the falling rain. Every to my heart, reminding me of the day we drifted far apart. The clock is ticking loud in the dead of night, while I'm searching for a reason, searching for the light. And I wonder where you are, and I wonder if you see the broken man I've become, the ghost of what was me. The stars are hiding deep single wound, but I'm still out of step, and I'm still out of tune. If I could fly across the ocean of my deep regret, I'd find a way to reach you. I'd find a way to forget the words I should have said, the things I didn't do. Every heartbeat in my chest still belongs to you. Watching all my dreams just wash away. The city lights are flickering through the window pane. I'm listening to the rhythm of the midnight rain. The coffee's getting cold in this empty room, while I'm drowning in the silence and the growing gloom. I remember how we used to laugh until the dawn, but now the fire's out and all the warmth is gone. Streetlights flicker in the hazy night, reflecting colors of a neon light. I'm driving down this empty boulevard, counting every mile, and it's getting hard. The radio is playing a song from '84, the kind of melody we don't hear anymore. It talks about a love that was meant to last, but now it's just a shadow fading in the past. I see your face in every passing car. I wonder where you are, if you've traveled far. Did you find the city that you dreamed about? Or are you like me, filled with lonely doubt? The rain starts falling on the windshield glass, watching all the ghosts of our memories pass. I should have stopped you when you said goodbye, but I just stood there under the dark and the chasing lightning, we were catching fire, burning on the wings of a wild desire. Now the lights are blurring in a misty blue, and every road I take just leads me back to you. Yes, it's just another night of chasing you. I pull over at a diner by the side of the road. The coffee's bitter and the air is getting cold. The waitress looks at me with tired, knowing eyes. She's seen 1,000 men beneath these lonely skies. I check my watch, it's almost 3:30. The ghost of your laughter is still haunting me. I remember how you looked in that velvet dress, a beautiful picture of pure happiness. And the road goes on forever, or so it seems. A highway built on nothing but broken dreams. The engine's humming like a low refrain, and I'm just trying to hide my heart from the pain. Oh, neon trails in the pouring rain, searching for a way to ease the silent strain. We were chasing lightning, we were catching fire, burning on the wings of a wild desire. Now the lights are blurring in a misty blue, and every road I take just leads me back to you. Yes, it's just another night of chasing you. Maybe in another life, in another time, you'd still be here and you'd still be mine. We wouldn't let the distance tear us apart. We listen to the rhythm of a single heart. But the sky is heavy and the moon is gone, and I'm still driving till the break of dawn. Oh, neon trails in the pouring rain, can't you hear me calling out your name again? We were chasing lightning, we were catching fire, burning on the wings of a wild desire. The city lights are fading in the rearview mirror. I thought I'd be over you, but you're only getting nearer. In the neon trails, in the midnight rain. Driving through the night, nowhere left to go, just the neon trails. I found a box of letters in the attic yesterday, dusty memories that time had tried to wash away. A stack of Polaroids with colors turning gold, stories of a younger us that never would get old. You were leaning on the fence with a smile so bright underneath the summer sun. In the morning can almost hear your laughter in this quiet room, like the scent of roses that will never cease to bloom. The house is silent now, the children all have grown. I'm sitting in the kitchen, feeling so alone. The teapot's whistling a lonely kind of tune, looking at the shadows in the middle of the afternoon. I remember how we promised we would never part. Every word you spoke is written on my weary heart. But the seasons kept on changing, and the years flew by, leaving me with questions and a heavy, darkened sky. And oh, the clock is ticking on the mantelpiece, searching for a moment where the aching might just cease. I'm holding on to ghosts of a life we used to lead, trying to find the comfort that I desperately need. Oh, we're just fading Polaroids in a world of gray, watching all the magic slowly slip away. We had the world between us, we had the stars above, lost in the mystery of a deep and endless love. Now the edges are all frayed and the colors start to bleed. You're the only memory that I'll ever really need. Yes, I'm holding on to you in a fading Polaroid. I remember that one winter when the snow began to fall. We danced without a radio, just shadows on the wall. Your head was on my shoulder, and I felt so tall and strong, thinking that our melody would always be a song. But life is like a river that is moving way too fast, and it's hard to build a future on a disappearing past. I'd give up every treasure just to have you back again, to walk beside you softly in the gentle summer rain. Oh, we're just fading Polaroids a love I'll always understand. Fading, slowly fading. The fog is lifting slowly o'er the silent bay. I watch the ships as they begin to sail away. The salty air is biting through my tattered coat. I'm reading once again the final lines you wrote. You said the world was calling, that you had to go to find the answers that I didn't seem to know. Now I'm just a lighthouse keeper with no light, waiting for a ghost in the middle of the night. I walk along the pier where we once held our hands, watching footprints vanish in the shifting sands. The gulls are crying out a melody of grief, looking for a moment of some small relief. I remember how you looked with flowers in your hair, a vision of a beauty that was once so rare. But the tide is coming in to wash away the day, and I'm still standing here with nothing left to say. And the ocean is a mirror of my lonely soul, deep and dark and endless, taking its heavy toll. The stars are getting dim and the moon is feeling cold, like a story of a love that's grown too tired and old. Oh, I'm anchored in the harbor of forgotten dreams, where nothing is as perfect as it ever seems. I'm calling to the wind, I'm shouting at the sea, hoping that the waves will bring you back to me. But the horizon is empty and the sky is turning black. There's no boat in the water that can bring my baby back. In the harbor of forgotten dreams. I found an old shell we picked up on the shore. It doesn't sing the songs of summer anymore, just a hollow echo of the way we used to feel back when everything was honest, back when love was real. I've counted every sunrise, I've counted every star, wondering if you've traveled very, very far. by your side. I'd brave the wildest storm, I'd face the rising tide, with nowhere left to run and nowhere left to hide. But I'm just a man made of shadow and bone, lost in a kingdom of sand on my own. Of forgotten dreams, the fog is lifting slowly o'er the silent bay. I watch the ships as they begin to sail away. Waiters cleaning up the tables one by one. The evening's over and the Friday crowd is gone. I'm sitting in the corner with a glass of wine, looking at the clock and wasting all my time. The neon sign is humming just outside the door, a sound I've heard 1,000 times, or maybe more. I keep expecting you to walk into the light and save me from the shadows of this lonely night. I remember how we used to talk for hours on end, before you were my lover, when you were my friend. We'd plan our future in a house upon the hill. I can see your face so clearly, standing still. But the world kept turning and the dreams began to fade, like the promises and plans that we had made. Now the air is heavy with the scent of old regret, and I'm trying to remember what I should forget. No, the city lights are blurring in my eyes underneath the cold and empty midnight skies. The radio is whispering a slow and steady blues, like a piece of broken-hearted evening news. is colored by the silent strain. We were dancing in the dark, we were flying high. Now I'm just a man who forgot how to say goodbye. In the last waltz in the blue, I found a matchbook from the place we used to go, with a phone number I still happen to know. I thought about calling just to hear your voice, but I know that leaving was your only choice. The winter's coming and the leaves are turning brown. There's a sense of sorrow all across this town. I wonder if you're dancing with somebody new in a room that's filled with light and far from blue. Oh, it's the last waltz in a world of blue. Everything I see just reminds me of you. The empty chairs, the lonely streets, the falling rain. Everything is colored by the silent strain. We were dancing in the dark, we were flying high. Now I'm just a man who forgot how to say goodbye. In the last waltz in the blue. Time is a thief that steals the fire from the flame, leaving nothing but the ghost of a familiar name. If I could reach out and stop the spinning of the earth, I'd go back to the moment of our love's sweet birth. But the shadows are long and the fire is dying out, and my heart is filled with a cold and heavy Oh, it's the last waltz in a world of blue. Don't you know I'm still searching for a trace of you? The empty chairs, the lonely streets, the falling rain. Everything is colored by this silent strain. We were dancing in the dark, we were flying high. Now I'm just a man who's too proud to say goodbye. In the last waltz in the blue. Just a waltz in the blue. Still waiting for you. Closing time. the snow is falling on the quiet city street, while I'm walking through the shadows with these tired, aching feet. I see my breath in the frozen air, the ghost of a sigh underneath the heavy gray of a December sky. The windows are all glowing with a warm and golden light, but I'm just a lonely traveler in the middle of the night. I remember how we used to share a scarf and a dream, back when life was simpler, or so it used to seem. I passed by the park where we carved our names in the tree. Now it's covered up in ice, just like the heart of me. The benches are all empty, and the birds have flown away to find a better place to spend a cold and lonely day. I wonder if you're sitting by a fireplace somewhere, with the firelight dancing in the curls of your hair. Do you ever feel a shiver when the northern wind blows? Oh, have you found a summer that nobody else knows? And oh, the calendar is running out of pages tonight. I'm searching for a reason, I'm searching for the light. The world is turning white, but I'm still feeling blue. In every snowflake falling, I see a trace of you. It's the winter of our goodbye, long and cold. The story of a broken heart that's never been told. We were fire in the blizzard, we were light in the dark. Now I'm just a dying ember, searching for a spark. I'd walk across the frozen sea just to hear you say my name. But the silence of the winter is the only thing that came in the winter of our goodbye. I found an old letter that I never dared to send, full of all the broken promises I tried so hard to mend. The ink is a little blurred where my tears began to fall. I guess I never had the courage to say anything at all. Now the clock is striking midnight, and the year is almost through, and I'm still here waiting in the cold for news of you. But the frost is on the window, and the lock is on the door, and I don't think you're quiet city street, while I'm walking through the shadows with these tired aching feet. I see my breath in the frozen air. The first snow is falling on the quiet city street, while I'm walking through the shadows with these tired aching feet. I see my breath in the frozen air, a ghost of a sigh underneath the heavy gray of a December sky. The windows are all glowing with a warm and golden light, but I'm just a lonely traveler in the middle of the night. I remember how we used to share a scarf and a dream, back when life was simpler, or so it used to seem. I passed by the park where we carved our names in the tree. Now it's covered up in ice, just like the heart of me. The benches are all empty, and the birds have flown away to find a better place to spend a cold and lonely day. I wonder if you're sitting by a fireplace somewhere, with the firelight dancing in the curls of your hair. Do you ever feel a shiver when the northern wind blows? Or have you found a summer that nobody else knows? And oh, the calendar is running out of pages tonight. I'm searching for a reason, I'm searching for the light. The world is turning white, but I'm still feeling blue. In every snowflake falling, I see a trace of you. Oh, it's the winter of our goodbye, long and cold. A story of a broken heart that's never been told. We were fire in the blizzard, we were light in the dark. Now I'm just a dying ember, searching for a spark. I'd walk across the frozen sea just to hear you say my name, but the silence of the winter is the only thing that came in the winter of our goodbye. I found an old letter that I never dared to send, full of all the broken promises I tried so hard to mend. The ink is a little blurred where my tears began to fall. I guess I never had the courage to say anything at all. Now the clock is striking midnight, and the year is almost through, and I'm still here waiting in the cold for news of you. But the frost is on the window, and the lock is on the door, and I don't think you're coming back to me anymore. sea, just to hear you say my name. But the silence of the winter is the only thing that came in the winter of our goodbye. And the distance between us is taking its heavy toll. If I could fly like a bird to a warmer, brighter shore, I wouldn't have to feel this bitter winter anymore. But the sky is made of iron, and my wings are made of lead, and I'm haunted by the ghost of every word we ever said. Oh, it's the winter of our goodbye, long and cold. While I'm walking through the shadows with these tired, aching feet, I see my breath in the frozen air, a ghost of the side underneath the hair. I'm driving down the coast on a long and winding road, carrying the weight of a heavy silent load. The sun is dipping low, turning everything to gold, like a beautiful story that's already been told. Turn the silver dial on the radio so old, looking for a station that can warm me from the cold. And then I hear the song that we used to call our own. Now I'm singing all the lyrics while I'm driving on. searching for a signal that can bring you back to me. The shadows are getting longer as the day begins to fade. I'm paying for the choices and the mistakes that I made. Oh, it's just the radio, the shore tonight, chasing the last of the fading summer light. I'm calling out your name to the rhythm of the waves, counting all the memories that a lonely spirit craves. We were stars in the making, we were fire on the run. Now I'm just a shadow, waiting for a rising sun. Just the radio and the shore. I pull over at the cliff where we watch the ships go by, staring at the purple and the orange in the sky. I found a silver coin in the pocket of my coat, and a scrap of yellow paper with a message that you wrote. It said, don't forget the magic, don't forget the magic, don't forget the fire, don't forget the fire. But it's hard to keep it burning when you're caught in the wire of a life that kept on moving while I stayed in the past, trying to hold on to a love that wasn't built to last. No, it's just the radio and the shore tonight, chasing the last of the fading summer light. I'm calling out your name to the rhythm of the waves, counting all the memories that a lonely spirit craves. We were stars in the making, we were fire on the run. Now I'm just a shadow, waiting for a rising sun. Just the radio and the shore. If I could drive across the water, if I could fly across the sea, I'd find the place where you're hiding, I'd bring you back to me. I'd tell you that I'm sorry for the things I didn't say. I'd give up all my tomorrows just to have one yesterday. But the ocean is too wide, and the night is coming fast, and I'm just a ghost of a man from a love that couldn't last. Oh, it's just the radio and the shore tonight, crying for the magic of the fading summer light. I'm calling out your name to the rhythm of the waves, searching for the love that a lonely spirit craves. The music's getting faint and the tide is coming in. I don't know where to end and I don't know where to begin. Just the radio and the shore. Still driving, still listening for your voice and the sound of the sea. I'm driving down the coast on a long and winding road, carrying the weight Driving down the coast on a long and winding road, carrying the weight of a heavy silent load. I'm driving down the coast on a long and winding road, carrying the weight of a heavy silent load. The sun is dipping low, turning every driving down the coast on a long winding road, carrying the weight of a heavy silent load. The sun is dipping low, turning everything to gold, like a beautiful story that's already been told. Turn the silver dial on the radio so old, looking for a station that can warm me from the cold. And then I hear the song that we used to call our own. Now I'm singing all the lyrics while I'm driving all alone. I remember how you looked with the wind in your hair, with a smile that could vanish every worry, every care. We had a map of dreams in a tank full of gas, watching all the little towns and the green fields pass. We promised we would find where the ocean meets the sky, and we never have a reason or a way to say goodbye. But the road had a fork that I didn't see in time, and now I'm just a poet with a broken, lonely rhyme. And oh, the static's getting louder on the frequency, searching for a signal that can bring you back to me. The shadows are getting longer as the day begins to fade. I'm paying for the choices and the mistakes that I made. Oh, it's just the radio and the shore tonight, chasing the last of the fading summer light. I'm calling out your name to the rhythm of the waves, counting all the memories that a lonely spirit craves. We were stars in the making, we were fire on the run. Now I'm just a shadow waiting for a rising sun. Just the radio and the shore. I pull over at the cliff where we watch the ships go by, staring at the purple and the orange in the sky. I found a silver coin in the pocket of my coat, and a scrap of yellow paper with a message that you wrote. It said, don't forget the magic, don't forget the fire, but it's hard to keep it burning when you're caught in the wire of a life that kept on moving while I stayed in the past, trying to hold on to a love the radio and the show. Still driving, still listening for your voice in the sound of the sea. I'm driving down the coast on a long and winding road, carrying the weight of a heavy, silent load. I'm driving down the coast on a long and winding road. I'm sitting in the hallway where the shadows like to play, watching how the golden sunlight slowly fades to gray. The old grandfather clock is ticking steady on the wall, echoing the footsteps that I hear along the hall. But no one's really there, it's just a trick of tired eyes, looking for the truth inside 1,000 pretty lies. I remember when this house was filled with music and with light, before the silence came and turned the morning into night. I found a silver locket in a box beneath the bed, full of all the I love yous that we ever truly said. Your face is looking back at me, so young and so serene, a fading masterpiece of every dream we've ever been. The dust is on the mantle and the fire's burning low. There's nowhere left for me to stay and nowhere left to go. I'm just a prisoner of the hours, a servant to the years, counting every second with a fountain of my tears. And all the hands of time are heavy as they turn, with every single lesson that I never had to learn. The world is spinning faster while I'm standing perfectly still, trying to climb the summit of a steep and lonely hill. Can you hear the beating of the pendulum's heart, tearing every memory and every dream apart? We were written in the stars, we were carved into the stone. Now I'm just a king upon a cold and empty throne. Stop the clock, break the glass, bring me back to yesterday, before the magic of our love began to wash away in the heartbeat of the time. I walk into the garden where the roses used to bloom, but now it's just a graveyard in the middle of the gloom. The swing is swaying slowly in the cooling evening breeze, whispering your name among the dying autumn trees. the time. A broken spirit feels. I turn the midnight into noon, I turn the winter into spring. I'd make the silent birds in every forest start to sing. But the seconds keep on marching like a cold and steady drum. And the worst of all my sorrows is the one that's yet to come. Oh, can you hear the beating of the pendulum's heart? Tearing every memory and every dream apart. We were written in the stars, we were carved into the stone. Now I'm just a king upon a cold and empty throne. Stop the clock, break the glass, bring me back to yesterday, before the magic of our love began to wash away in the heartbeat of the time. I'm sitting in the hallway where the shadows like to play, watching how the golden sunlight slowly fades to gray. The old grandfather. I'm sitting in the hallway where the shadows like to play, watching how the golden sunlight slowly fades to gray. The old grandfather clock is ticking steady on the wall, echoing the footsteps that I hear along the hall. But no one's really there, it's just a trick of tired eyes, looking for the truth inside 1,000 pretty lies. I remember when this house was filled with music and with light, before the silence came and turned the morning into night. I found a silver locket in a box beneath the bed, full of all the I love yous that we ever truly said. Your face is looking back at me, so young and so serene, a faded masterpiece of every dream we've ever been. The dust is on the mantle to the garden where the roses used to bloom. But now it's just a graveyard in the middle of the gloom. The swing is swaying slowly in the cooling evening breeze, whispering your name among the dying autumn trees. I wonder if you're living in a world where time is kind, or if you're like me, leaving every happiness behind. Do you have a watch that stopped the moment we said goodbye? Underneath the purple of a lonely evening sky, can you hear the beating of the pendulum's heart, tearing every memory and every dream apart? We were written in the stars, we were carved into the stone. Now I'm just a king upon a cold and empty throne. Stop the clock, break the glass, bring me back to yesterday, before the magic of our love began to wash away in the heartbeat of the time. If I could hold the gears, if I could stop the silver wheels, I'd show the world exactly how a broken spirit feels. I'd turn the midnight into noon, I'd turn the winter into spring. I'd make the silent birds in every forest start to sing. But the seconds keep on marching like a cold and steady drum. And the worst of all my sorrows is the one that's yet to come. Oh, can you hear the beating of the pendulum's heart, tearing every memory and every dream apart? We were written in the stars, we were carved into the stone. Now I'm just a king upon a cold and empty throne. Stop the clock, break the glass, bring me back to yesterday, before the magic of our love began to wash away in the heartbeat of the time. I'm sitting in the hallway where the shadows like to play, watching how the golden sunlight slowly fades to gray. The old grandfather clock is ticking steady on the wall, echoing the footsteps that I hear along the hall. But no one's really there, it's just a trick of tired eyes, looking for the truth inside a thousand pretty lights. I remember when this house was
The sky is burning in a shade of violet and gold. The greatest story my heart has ever told. I'm standing on the hill where we watch the world begin, feeling the cool of the evening on my weathered skin. The birds are flying home to their nests among the trees, and I can feel your spirit in the gentle summer breeze. The day is closing down like a book that's been well read, leaving me with all the beautiful things we ever said. I remember how the morning used to feel so bright and new, when every drop of silver rain was shining just for you. We ran through the fire, we walked through the flood, with a passion in our souls and a fire in our blood. But even the brightest sun must find a place to rest, and even the strongest heart must put its love to the test. Now the shadows are stretching across the silent land, and I'm just a lonely man with a memory in my head. And oh, the horizon is a line I can never cross, measuring the gain and measuring the heavy loss. The stars are waking up in the velvet of the night, guiding me home with their soft and ancient light. Oh, it's the symphony of the setting sun, a song for the battles that we've lost and we've won. We were giants in the light, we were angels in the dark, leaving on this lonely world a permanent golden mark. Though the light is fading out and the world is turning cold, your love is the only treasure that I'll ever want to hold. In the symphony of the setting sun, I found the old ring that you gave me long ago, underneath the light of a moon that's hanging low. It's a circle of gold with no beginning and no end, like the love of a lover and the soul but the fire will never die. Oh, it's the symphony of the setting sun. The journey is over, but the spirit has just begun. We were giants in the light, we were angels in the dark, leaving on this lonely world a permanent golden mark. Though the light is fading out and the world is turning cold, your love is the only treasure that I'll ever want to hold. In the symphony of the setting sun, the sky is burning in a shade of violet and gold. The greatest story that my heart has ever told. I'm standing on the hill where we watch the world begin, feeling the cool of the evening on my weathered skin. The sky is burning in a shade of violet and gold. The greatest story that my heart has ever told. I'm standing on the hill where we watch the world begin, feeling the cool of the evening on my weathered skin. The birds are flying home to their nests among the trees, and I can feel your spirit in the gentle summer breeze. The day's closing down like a book that's been well read, leaving me with all the beautiful things we ever said. I remember how the morning used to feel so bright and new, when every drop of silver rain was shining just for you. We ran through the fire, we walked through the flood, with a passion in our souls and a fire in our blood. But even the brightest sun must find a place to rest, and even the strongest heart must put its love to the test. Now the shadows are stretching across the silent land, and I'm just a lonely man with a memory in my hand. And oh, the horizon is a line I can never cross, measuring the gain and measuring the heavy loss.
symphony of the setting sun. I found the old ring that you gave me long ago, underneath the light of a moon that's hanging low. It's a circle of gold with no beginning and no end, like the love of a lover and the soul of a friend. I'll wear it till the day that my breath begins to fail through the heavy mountain mist and the winter's icy gale. Because even when the sun is gone and the world is fast asleep, I have a million promises that I intend to keep. Oh, it's the symphony of the setting sun, a song for the battles that we've lost and we've won. We were giants in the light, we were angels in the dark, leaving on this lonely world a permanent golden mark. Though the light is fading out and the world is turning cold, your love is the only treasure that I'll ever want to hold. In the symphony of the setting If the dark should ever find me, I won't be afraid, because I'm walking in the light of the memories we made. I'll wait for you at the edge of the world and the sky, where there are no more tears and no more goodbyes. The sun may set tonight, but the fire will never die. Oh, it's the symphony of the setting sun. The journey is over, but the spirit has just begun. We were giants in the light, we were angels in the dark, leaving on this lonely world a permanent golden mark. Though the light is fading out and the world is turning cold, your love is the only treasure that I'll ever want to hold. In the symphony of the setting sun.